Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode number 311. Correct? Oh, 310. Excuse me. 310. We are discussing episode 1073, which is called... I want to make sure I get the correct title here, because I think I may have been correct though. No Way Out, a Hellish scene on Onigashima. And also we're discussing chapter 1090. Now, before I talk about these two, there will not be a One Piece review next week. Nope, not a One Piece review. Why, you might ask? Well, manga's taking a week off, and the anime is taking a week off next week because, well, they're doing one of these compilation episodes. They're doing a clip show. So I'm like, I'm gonna pass. So it looks like possibly next week I'll probably get through this stuff pretty quickly. That depends upon if I get through all my anime pretty quickly. Now, as for this coming weekend, however, because still no case closes this weekend, so maybe I might get a chance to work on both anime, and my guess is probably next Sunday I'll probably get a chance to work on just Eden Zero, and probably get through pretty quickly. Alright, so basically this episode adapts from the rest of chapter 1046, which means as of this very episode, and I did check this, there is 11 chapters left to be adapted. Really? Yeah, 11. Wow. That's quite cool. So we continue a little bit with the fight between Luffy and Kaido, where it goes on for a small portion of the episode. And my guess is, from the end perspective, like, oh yeah, let's focus on everybody else. Let's see all the rest of the Straw Hats who have been absent the past couple episodes during the fight between Luffy and Kaido. They fight for quite a while. Momonosuke and Yamato basically try to kind of drag him back down to make the fire, the flame clouds, and that's it for them. Meanwhile, though, everybody's trying to avoid the fire, like everybody. We don't see people on the performance floor very much. Like, where's Boss Haro? He's not in the episode, so don't worry about that. So, Chopper unites with Nami, first time in a few episodes, and she's there with Otama. Marco is not there for some reason, but, Tama's definitely there. And, of course, there's all the flame everywhere. Jinbei is with Raizo, Robin, and Brooke, basically, with a few other samurai. In the case of Frankie, he's carrying Zoro, but case should be followed by a bunch of gifters who was turned to their side by Tama. Oh, by the way, this why he really likes to be called Big Bro. He apparently feels annoyed, but like, what are we gonna do? Like, all this flame everywhere. We even see Killer, and basically Captain Kitchen trying to avoid it. And we also see Beppo being carried. Now, I get Killer. Killer is probably pretty like up, but Beppo is probably kind of heavy because he's a freaking bear. Well, he's a mink, anyways. So, Raizo's solution to deal with the fire, because this fire has been spreading for probably almost as long as when they had that virus go on in the series. The ice virus, which they finally cured it. I'd say this is probably going on for about 20 episodes. Yeah, so Raizo's solution to this is basically to do a flashback when Raizo was on Zou, where he sees all this water come about thanks to Zou basically bathing himself. So he uses the water, and the combination with Jinbei's basically fisherman karate, and proceeds to put all the fire out in the entire castle. Yep, which means that plot thread... Oh, by the way, we do briefly see Sanji with the geisha girls, where he's trying to protect them. He does protect one of them pretty good. He's like, don't know where to go, but hopefully he finds a way to protect all the girls from all the rushing ocean water. Hopefully. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. In the case of chapter 1090, this is called Kizaru. We do see the Captain of the Black Cat Pirates. It's called Reading Quest. Captain Black, a Black Cat and Kizaru reading quietly. Yeah, interesting to see him. A character who, get this, after Surf Village appeared maybe a couple times after that and has not been seen since then. It's like he was introduced and basically forgot about. And the chapter opens up quite interesting with Luffy talking to the elders of the world. He's like, hello, this is Monkey Luffy, American King of Pirates. We have dug the Vegapunk and we value more side. Move all your ships away from the shore. Hmm? He's your monster, you have a say. What does he mean? And we see, apparently, Morgans is basically listening on this. Like, really, Luffy? I'm like, you are Straw Hat Luffy. Who was still alive in there? Huh? Well, some folks are injured in. Luffy, no. A woman's voice. Nico Robin? Information is a weapon. Don't hinder women's weapons. Oops, sorry. But hey, they can lose truth. No, they won't. It is. There are things that we must retain. York's safety, the punk wrecker's brain, and the plan that creates Mother Frame. Everybody else is dispensable. And of course, one of the guys there's like, but Rob Lucci's group is in there, as well as several agents. In the worst case scenario, don't lose sight of our highest priorities. Yes, sir. And then one of the elders says this: think of human lives as nothing more than insects. They will always breed more to make up for loss. Yeah, this guy's full bullcrap. Here, so you realize what you done? I have to agree with 5 elders. If you hurt me, this song's gonna smoke, just like Order. Yeah. And then she's knocking and she's whacking the head by Nami. Oh, that hurt. How could you? I'm going to tell you on the 5 elders. Do it. Make my day. Oh, by the way, you see that Rob looks like she's got her breast covered up with bandages. Probably chop her to death. Wow, she's... Hey, whoa, she's unarmed. Are you feeling okay, Robin? Yo, ho, ho. Yeah, Brooke. It's so funny. Chopper, thanks to you. I don't put it look at me. But remember, it's up against this 2 Sephron. Maybe. Yeah, I go back to sleep. That's Rob Lucci for you. Oh, Hugger Easton. It isn't still alive, though, Lilith. Lilith, will you pipe down? I'm gonna touch the basement. 4 seriously wounded. 2 Vegapunks dead. Strats are. What's that, Lucci? Talking to myself. And of course, you have Usopp contacting, I think, other Sifo agents. Like, you guys behave yourselves on there? Here we go. Yeah. It's like, behave yourselves on there? It's like, of course, thank for all the food, for all because they're starving down there. So, then apparently put in bubbles. The new Seraphim basically was the childlike versions of both Emakuma, Hawkeye Mihawk, Jinbei, and Boa Hancock. Zero aside. Especially with Mark III's bubble shields. Energy Incorporated. Yep. Rest assured we have these orders for you. I have no interest in you. Yeah, and they reveal some very interesting flashback. It's like, now that you didn't, I guess you're okay. And of course you have Jimmy looking and it's like, that has made me great for you, snake. You release some of your stone powers. Strange. Legend power programming. And of course, Luffy thinks that this little girl is Boa Hancock, even though it's not really him. Hey, Hancock, your friends, please gotta do it. What you need to do is please say them. Alright, I'll do it. Just stop looking at me, right? Yes. Just like the actual Boa Hancock. This service apparently is open attraction to Luffy. A robot in love with Luffy. And here's Jim and Jim like, bah, even the extra Hancock is a real piece of work. Even can't turn down requests from Luffy. That's funny, or someone can do the same way. And yeah, Vegapunk chime in. Yes, it may be transmitted through bloodline elements when producing clones. Really most fascinating. And you see him writing down notes in his book. And of course, Luffy's like, thanks for that, Hancock. Eek, don't say he's in love with me. It's so funny. I almost love it, basically, the whole thing with Hancock. Her one-sided romance with Luffy is so funny. Like, Stella, we've restored communication systems, but the frontier won't open. We can't scale the barrier receding. Eric's like, powerless. There's an encryption code on it. My brain isn't stitched. So all yours, you won't get it from me. Oh yeah, we'll see, but I'm protected on the code in the world itself. Sure, go right now. Clear on surrounded all sides. Their ships, 100,000 ships, about 30,000 men. Quite an ordeal. Yeah, of course you have Sasi being charmed by Sanji. Welcome back, Miss Sasi. Would you like a coffee? And then he goes like, Nami, right? You're the navigator. Yep, that's me. And this is shocking when I read this. Lockboss hasn't recorded the signal yet, but we have one steady needle when we want to use. It's pointing northeast here. That's Elbath then. And you have Luffy, who's like, Elbath? We're finally going? The Eye of the Giants? Oh, and of course they're saying, Elbath. Yeah, it's so funny. Hey, don't give me that look. Also, Sasi apparently took her coffee from Luffy. Not Luffy, from Sanji. Probably because basically he offered to be a complete gentleman, give her coffee. He goes, you're fortunate your ship's on here under the Lefos, but naval ships are waiting every coastline. We can't leave you at port. Northeast direction. Head back backside. Good thing your ship is with Vega Force 1. Because it was simply to fly our way over Navy's blockade ideal. But they can only fly in airspace over Egghead. Once you leave, you'll fall directly to Earth. No problem. You use the Kuda burst to fly even faster. If fly a kilometer away, none of the way would catch us. What? That ship can fly a whole kilometer? Hell, let's do that. It flies a cola. Perfect. We still need to activate the frontier drum first. I won't tell you the code. Let's crack this thing. Never play mind games with Vegapunk. It's so funny. Like, you have him, Chop. Yeah, look like him and two other ones. Three. Yeah, two other ones basically trying to break the code. Like, Lilith, I want you to use Vega Force. And of course, the context Vega Force 1. Like, move around the ship around back. Use a barrier. Get 90 moments. Attacking points. And of course, everyone's like running out. Luffy's got a big backpack. Hey, it's first time we leave the island. It's a field trip. Everyone's going to have enough food on board. I agree. We could eat all day. I just more pizzas. Yeah, and Bonnie's there. Cheese is enough. Sanji make more pizza on his own. He's pretty cool, huh? Good cook, good fighter. Why are you so cheap for us? That's weird. Yeah, that's not what could make up anymore. I guess crying on that be fit with her. I wasn't crying. Transmitted from Abelucci. We got these have inside. Shared all the ships. You hit up Brazil? I did. He talked to Big Game like he was in control. He's actually trapped inside. The frontier was the laser defense system, right? You are light. Can you get inside? Quite frankly, I can. But a good friend of mine is spent upon Vegapunk below. So leave over him. Oh, that's not very sport of me. When a man's got to make a principle stand like that. I've heard to play him with the book. And you should know attack. That means count as sea beast weapons. There's a bunch of stuff there. Ralucci. This is Ralucci for KBH. He's hit information I want to know. Guys, prepare for battle. And of course, we have, well, the treasure basically coming in. Like, woohoo, Skyground. Of course, they get to the Sunny. Yep. And of course, they fly out. And of course, you have Sakura Pasta. Oh man, you're finally here, old man. Pacifistas. Eliminate hostiles. Here we go, Shikamaru. My defense is the world's greatest. Yeah, so apparently you have them basically fight each other. Interesting. Huh? Was I from low? Someone's here. Someone's strong. Yeah, a guy who was not seen since Sabaody. Interesting. Love this chapter. Give this a 10 out of 10. Okay, so that's it for review. And that's it for videos. Like, I have no more time to videos tonight. So tomorrow, expect to see videos for Eden Zero, Mushoku Tensei, and Super Sentai, along with a Comic Corner too. Okay, next video. Bye.